Hello and welcome to all of our Gold viewers who are here with us today. I'm Kristen Schwartz, licensed midwife and one of the MCs here at Gold. And here at Gold, we're very busy getting ready for the GOLD Lactation Online Conference of 2023. And we will get started in just a few days, so to speak. It's just around the corner. And here with me is one of our speakers, Dr. Rojjanasrirat. And welcome, Dr. Wilai. It's so good to have you here.
Thank you for having me here today.
And having you back by popular demand. Willa, it's wonderful to have you back here to be part of the conference again. So before we go into your topic and of the presentation, which is a research review, what the evidence tells us about improving breastfeeding outcomes, which is a very important topic, I just want to talk a little bit about you. First of all, where in the world are you?
Where am I? I'm in the heart of United States, Kansas City. You know, I'm in Kansas City, which is the bi-states. It's in both Missouri and Kansas. I'm a resident in the Kansas side, but yeah.
Beautiful. Well, thank you so much for sharing that. And now also share a little bit about your background. You actually started out as a fellow midwife, right? If I got that correct.
Yes, yes. I had my both nursing and midwife degree from Thailand, and then I came to the US and got my master and my PhD degree here. Yeah.
Wonderful. And so tell us now, what are you working on now? I know that you are in the middle of doing very important work there. We just chatted about that before here. We turned on the recording. You're in the middle of revising editing a very important lactation resource, correct? So tell me what you're up to.
Yes, I co-write with the editor, Dr. Karen Wambach, on the maternal employment and breastfeeding, and which is chapter 18 in the 6th edition. So we are working on the 7th edition right now. So revising the chapter a little bit for the next edition. So that chapter is mostly focusing on the working mothers and breastfeeding. So lots and lots of research has been going on for the last 10 years. So I have been doing a lot of busy work updating all the literature review and adding more about strategies that actually promote and support breastfeeding through many strategies globally and among the different countries in the world here that contributing to this evidence based. So yeah, look for it because it's coming up. Yeah,
it's coming out
soon.
Yes. Oh, I can't wait for that. And I know I put you on the spot here a little bit, but this topic is so interesting to me, writing on the research on working mothers. Is there any little nugget you can share with us without giving too much away? I know the book is still coming out, but anything that maybe surprised you or that you thought like, wow, this is interesting that you could share here with us?
You know how number of working mother has been increased, except that during the pandemic time, of course, that that the working market for women, that they have to stay home, but still woman is such a important workforce for that. And then breastfeeding is part of it that has been impacted by working moms, but with so much of the regulations and legislations and so many other ways, by the International Labor Organization, the UNICEF, the WHO, so many other professional organizations trying to promote and protect women when they return to work, and see that how employers and other rules and regulations in this area able to support mother to continue to breastfeed even though when they go back or they return to work.
Yeah, such an important chapter in the book, and I'm looking forward to seeing the updated chapter there coming out pretty soon, right?
Yes.
Beautiful. Well, let's talk about our presentation here at GOLD that you have with us, the research review, what the evidence tells us about improving breastfeeding outcomes. And Dr. Vilai, I'm so happy that you're presenting on this research and evidence-based. We want to practice evidence-based and we need access to research. But it's also a little bit daunting. There's so much out there, right? And I can imagine that our busy lactation care providers who are out in the field working with families are very, very busy, and it might be very difficult to keep up with the latest research. And that's why you're here, right? So,
exactly. Yeah. This is like a little
that.
project to me, because, you know, what I have done was gathering all the evidence that I have so far, you know, for the last at least 10 years here, that because research has been actually going on around the world, everywhere, and they're trying to do systematic review, meta-analysis on interventions that improve and breastfeeding outcomes. So I have, with this presentation is my little project that I did a lot of work, you know, doing the review and trying to gather all this evidence that what are the best interventions right now that actually promote and support breastfeeding outcomes among newborn, you know, the normal newborn babies across any countries, middle income, low income, and you know, high income countries. So it's going to be all in this this presentation. So.
Wonderful. And that's very helpful, because if we know what works, what is backed by research and evidence, that is something that really we can take into the practice, into our practice with the families and promote also. And it's also important for advocacy, right? I mean, there is so much where we can utilize that knowledge and information and really put it to practice, right?
Yes, yeah, because, you know, if you just go out to Google something, searching, you're gonna see a whole bunch, abundant of information out there. So this is make it easy for the clinicians, for the practitioners, for the professionals, the clinicians who working in this area, be able to kind of take the information and then go there. So you know, we kind of, I'm trying to make it easier for you guys.
I love it, Dr. Vilai. You're making it easier for us. That's fantastic. I think all lactation care professionals are very excited to hear that and are looking forward to learning more about this important topic. Well, Dr. Vilai, thank you so much for spending time here with me today and chatting. And we are looking forward here at GOLD for your presentation. That will be coming up, I think, live April 25th, depending where obviously our viewers are in the world with regards to time zones and time changes and such. Yeah. But thank you so much for being here today, and we can't wait for that presentation here at GOLD.
Thank you for having me.
And for our viewers now, if you have any would like to learn more about this presentation and all the other presentations of the GOLD Lactation Online Conference, we would like to invite you to go to goldlactation.com. As I mentioned, the Lactation Conference is just around the corner on April 3rd. We get started here at GOLD with our free open access keynote presentation. Please sign up for that and share that with your friends and colleagues in the field as well. And I hope to see you there and at the conference, and of course at this presentation here with Dr. Vilai as well. Bye-bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.